We've been talking about the Morgan dollar deals Allie and I brought in a few weeks ago, multiple times this week, and it's time to talk about it one more time, just different coins, and in this case, a different mint. Look at these beautiful, uncirculated, vintage Morgan dollars. So tonight we're going back to the early beginning. The Morgan dollar was introduced in 1878. Lasted until 1921, 27 consecutive years, 04, brought back one more year, 28th year, 1921. And you're looking at coins where they're dated in the early 1880s. Now the other part of this is you'll notice above the price, these are New Orleans. These are all O mints. Above the D and the O in dollar, that beautiful O mint mark you're seeing right now. This deal we had some phenomenal coins for quality. Beautiful unks, as you can see from this, the handful we just selected to put up here on the screen tonight. But the real deal is this. These are 140 years old. And they look like they were made this year from the U.S. Mint. Wow, right? Now the popularity index off the charts. Remember 2021. The U.S. Mint brings back the Morgan dollar for the first time in 100 years. The last Morgan was in 1921, so we celebrate 100 years later. And we bring out all five mints, P, D, O, S, and the CC. 175,000 each, and they all sold out. Wow. Can you touch any of those brand new coins for under $250? Each. Now, it was so popular, they brought them back in 2023. They raised the mintage by 100,000. So now we're up to 275,000, and it's sold out. And can you find those coins for 130, 140, 150 anywhere in the marketplace? So popular, it's 2024 all year. And we have another new Morgan. And the U.S. Mint selling those for give or take $100 directly. So the fun part about what I do, my job, is doing the Great American Coin Hunt, going show to show and just looking for what's surfacing. Talking to people and just hoping things shake out of the woods, so to speak. And when this Morgan dollar deal was introduced to us, it was actually two deals that formed into one breakout for us. It was like, wow. Somebody just really cared about putting these things away. They were all wrapped up in paper rolls. It was just beautiful. A few of them you might see outside edge be a little yellow. That's because the paper oxidized with silver being porous, moisture in the air. But they all have that beautiful blast white patina you're seeing on your screen. But O mints, everybody, early O mints. When's the last time you've seen an O mint and you can count the breast feathers? That's the high point on the reverse of the Morgan dollar. O mints are notorious for being the hand-me-down mint, which means they get all the kick-out dies, they get the kick-out machines from San Francisco and Philadelphia, and usually it's a weaker struck coin. You're looking at coins tonight that are like, wow, anyone will be proud of having them in their collection. Now I got to talk about price for a while because we're at $59.95 each. Our normal price here is $79.95. So we are $20 under our normal price. It's all about right place, right time. And when the deals are at $79, when my competition is at $115 and $120, we're still $40 to $50 less. But this deal gave us the ability to come in at a crazy price. I mean, my competitions don't sell 1921 Morgans for this price. And we're selling tonight vintage, early issue New Orleans coins. And again, these coins, all in the heyday of the Wild West. New Orleans as a whole opened up in 1830s, right? And then the Civil War hits, right? 1861. The mint closes. The U.S. Mint did not reopen the New Orleans Mint until the Morgan dollar was introduced. It was closed. So San Francisco, Philadelphia sending stuff in. We're going to relaunch this. Now why? Because we have to. East Coast, West Coast, and the majority of people are moving through the middle of the country. We don't have coinage in the middle of the country. Carson City just can't keep up. And they only make the Morgan dollar now. So New Orleans is reopened in 1879, a year after the Morgan is brought out, and they struck 26 coins. So we're looking at early 5th, 6th, 7th year of issue out of the 26 coins that were made. And they look this gorgeous still today. That's the best part. Outright wow. When you chronicle them, you look at population reports, look at mintage figures, it all comes into place. Remember, the one thing that screwed up the Morgan dollar, you probably heard me or Alex or Allison reference this in the past. In 1918, President Woodrow Wilson signed the Pittman Act. Senator Pittman from Nevada. Hey, the English, our allies, are having trouble with silver redemption in India. People are turning in silver certificates. They don't have silver backing them. We were neutral at the time. If we send them Morgan dollars, the Axis powers will know we're siding with the English. And we're trying to stay neutral. Right? Well, we melt down over half of the number of Morgans made. Melt them. We just didn't keep a record as to what we melted. So when you see a mintage figure of 8.7 million, 9.7 million, 9.1 million, and you can't find them today, now you know why. Because they just indiscriminately melted coins. Just don't know which ones. Now you can use NGC, PCGS, and others to kind of keep track of it for us, and it helps us a lot. It really does. Helps explain why a certain coin would be more than another coin, yet the mintages theoretically are similar. Guys, give me a 1 minute clock, please. We're down to our last roll each. Again, as it says here on the left-hand part of your screen in the graphic, it's $59.95 each. It's your choice. So you do not have to buy all three to get that low price. We'd like you to. We're not being bashful. But if you don't want to, if you want to just set aside one beautiful coin tonight, you're not going to beat it for vintage Morgans tonight. This is it. There's nothing lower than this in our show, guaranteed. We got 5 hours and 50 plus products. That is a given. This is the lowest price vintage Morgan we have. And it's a steal. Our regular price, $79.95. Tonight, $20 less. My competition, they're between $130 and $150 each. Each. Brand new Morgans, $100 from the U.S. Mint 2024s. So when I can go back in history, 140 years, and get these gems for these prices, I'm jumping in that time capsule as fast as I can. Give us a call. Don't miss out.